Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to talk about 3 different websites that I use to receive free Amazon products in exchange for an Amazon review. The first one you see in front of you is called Saviso. I believe that's how it's pronounced, and by far this is one of the best websites that I personally used. I don't believe there's even many websites out there that do these type of services, but let me go ahead and jump right in. So if you can see up top here, there's deals, freebies, and points. The deals I won't really go into much because they don't have a lot of items here that are basically discounted, and most of the items in there are also in the freebies tab. So if I click freebies, this will give us a list, and let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the products closer. You can choose by categories, but I don't really recommend it because many of the products they post are not even categorized correctly. So you might be, if you choose a category, you might be missing out on some products. So what I personally do is I just scroll down and I check out the products, as I'm scrolling. And keep in mind that this website actually posts new products every day, mainly on the weekdays, not so much on the weekends, but every day on the weekdays you'll see new products being posted. Some of them might be older products that you've seen before, they just post it again, but a lot of times you'll see new products you haven't seen before. So if you scroll down, you can see all kinds of different items. It's household stuff, clothes, kitchen stuff, um, technology stuff. It the list really goes on. If for example we look at the categories, it's pretty much everything you see here: electronics, home and garden, toys, beauty stuff, jewelry, sports. It's the list is pretty much everything you see here, and maybe some stuff might not even be in this category, so it's worth checking out. They have, I think, about 300, they have about 300 pages. I it's too much to go through 300 obviously, but what I do is I check out their new posts every day, or almost every day at least. And if something is interesting, something I want to review, and personally something that I want and need, then I'll go ahead and review it. I don't just review anything here because I don't want to just keep getting stuff for free if I don't need it or use it. So go through it. If you, for example, if we look at one of the products here, let's say, for example, this selfie stick. If I click it, it'll tell me, information about the product down here, maybe some other images that you can see. This is how much the item is costs on Amazon, and this is how much basically you would get back. Well, the price, how much it costs would be here, and then the cashback would be here. So this is how much you would receive back. It tells you how much are left and how many days until this post expires. So if I wanted to review this, I would just click review request, and then if I go to my profile, and let me zoom out just a little bit, and if I go to the freebies here, so whenever I request an item, it will show up in the requests. Once the seller approves it, it will go to order, and this is when I can place the order for the item. The seller will give you like instructions on what to search in Amazon and stuff like that, how to find it. And once you place the order, you put in your order number, and then when you put in your order number, the product will go to validate. Validate means basically once you receive the item, and you, after a few days, you review the item, and then when you have the review link, when your review goes live, you take that link, the URL, and you put it you put it in, for that product here in validate, and then it goes to waiting. For waiting, you'll see the product, and obviously the chats that you and the seller chat about. And once it's in waiting, you're basically just waiting for the seller to give you a refund. The refund will be via PayPal, so you don't receive the refund to your Amazon. Obviously, it's because you're not returning the product. You receive the refund via PayPal. When the seller gives you the refund, then he'll also provide a screenshot of it. It will end up in finished. So these are basically all the finished products that I already received the refunds for. And as you can see here, it tells you screenshot of PayPal refund. So if I click view, it'll show me the refund that I received to my PayPal. Um, keep in mind also, some sellers, they'll give you they'll refund you the tax that you pay. Some sellers, they might not refund you the tax. Also, some sellers, they might not include the PayPal fee in your refund, which is not a problem. The PayPal fee is usually, I believe, like I don't know if it's 2% or something like that. So a lot of times it's not much. It's only a few dollars, so it's not a big deal if you come to think about it. It's definitely worth it. That's pretty much it about this website. The only other thing is the points. So if I go back to the home page and I click the points tab here, basically with points you can receive points from certain offers, certain like freebies that you do. If some of them might say like you'll receive points as well. You can receive points from doing daily check-ins, and every 100 points is $1. You can redeem points when you receive 4,500 points, and as you can say, it tells you it's redeemed for $30, and you'll receive $30 in your PayPal. So if I go back and I go to my profile once again, I can show you guys the points. So if I go to my points, you can see how many points I have, and some of the ways you can receive is by referrals, the check-in, which is only 10 points. Completing your profile will give you 40 points, and then the freebies, like I mentioned. If I go back again to the home page, as you can see, this is one perfect example right here. If you review this, you'll get it for free, but you'll also earn 500 points. 500 points, $5, and it adds up. Daily check-ins add up. You can do like 70 points per week, and that adds up week by week. So let's go jump to the next website. This one is called Cashback Base. It's not as good as the first one. Saviso is one of my favorites by far. Cashback Base also doesn't have a lot of freebies. So if we go to the freebies tab, they only have about 18 pages. But one thing that's nice about it is sometimes you'll see certain products that are not in this website. So it's worth to check out. And another thing one thing I don't like about it is, for example, if I wanted to review this double-sided tape, you'll see that it tells us here you have to spend 1,099 points to request this deal. So you have to earn points in order to request certain items. So certain items, you might not need any points, but a lot of them you need points to request it. So if I go to my points, you can see I have 30 points. I had about 6,000 points before. Sadly, they expired because I didn't sign in. It says they will expire if you don't sign in within 7 days, so they all expired. It's not a big deal because I don't use this website as much. You can get points, daily check-in, 30 points. You can do reviews and stuff. Completing your profile everything here will earn you 500 points. So even when you request something and you get it for free, and you finish the review and everything, you'll get 500 points. These are some of the items that I reviewed here, so it was not a lot, but only because I think these items I didn't find in Saviso. But it's worth to check out. They have deals as well, but I don't really go and check out their deals. Let's jump to the final website. This one is called Giveaway Service. This one I think was one of the first ones I started using. So if I click Find Campaigns, you can see actually that these the free items and the deals are all mixed together. So any of the free items will just say $0, and obviously the discounted ones will just tell you how much they are originally and how much you would receive it for. So another thing to keep in mind on this website is also these little icons at the bottom. So this one, for example, if we wanted to get this one for free, we have to do an Amazon review and also an Instagram post. Some of them will also only have like an Amazon review you can see others. They have Facebook, Twitter, posts. So this one, this website, I feel like it used to be very, very nice when I started using it, because I was able to find really nice products that they only had to do a review and I received them for free. So if I go to my dashboard, and you can see some of the items here that I reviewed, all of them, as you can see the tasks, it just means I did an Amazon review for it. I received my refunds through PayPal, so you receive your refunds through PayPal for all of them. Even the ones that say declined here, I actually did review these. I think it only declined because the seller didn't take any action and the system automatically declined this request or something. But you can see this was the first one that I reviewed, and it's, even though it said Facebook and Instagram post, when I spoke to the seller, he only needed an Amazon review. So don't worry if you see icons that for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so forth. You can always talk to the seller and see if an Amazon review is fine. So that's pretty much it for all these websites. Like I said, by far, Saviso is one of my favorite websites because they have so many products and they update it every day. And if you guys have any questions, you can always comment below. You can send me an email. If you guys want me to request, like do a video on how, like me requesting an item and reviewing the item, and like how, like, looking at the chats, for example, of me and the seller, and basically also the refund process and whatnot, I can do a video about that. If you guys want to make it even more exciting, you can choose a product that you want me to review, and I will go ahead and request that review. As long as the seller approves it, I will be able to review it. So I can do that if you guys decide you want me to review a specific product from the freebies section. And again, if you guys like the video, click like, subscribe, share with your friends, especially if you know a lot of people that want to receive free items. This is the perfect website for them. I will also provide links for all these websites at the bottom in the description. And thank you guys for watching another video. See you guys in the next one.